one is for Trisha Denise. So what circumstances led to the creation of your song Cracks?
Circumstances. Well, I think I talked about this earlier, but when I explained the song Cracks, but I think the main thing about what led me to write Cracks, the idea of Cracks, is I'm so hard on myself. I I'm such a perfectionist when it comes to what I do, and parang minsan nga po kahit makipag-usap lang ako sa ibang tao, I overthink yung after, yung parang okay lang ba yung sinabi ko? O ano ba itong... Hey, you have to embrace that you're you. There's no one like you. You're one of a kind. So just embrace it.
Yes. So that's really true. Always remind yourself of that, you guys. You know, we all have our own personal things, but you have to love yourself, like what Trisha Denise said. You know, you have to start from yourself. But we also have a question coming from Jeffrey Garcia of Jeff Oligar TV. Jeff actually asks to Trisha Denise as well, what kind of music do you want to bring in the international scene so that people across the globe remind you as a great Filipino world-class act?
Wow. Oh my gosh.
No pressure. No pressure.
I think when I created my debut album, my first EP actually was for mental health, and my debut album was about love songs, and I didn't want it to be just love songs. I still put an inspirational song in there. So I think my main, I don't want to say branding, but like the usual songs that I write are something that people could listen to when they need a friend. And I think that's the main point of how I write songs. I want it to be someone, to be a friend to someone who needs someone. Someone who needs. And yung parang pag pinakinggan mo yun, ay, hindi pala ako nag-iisa. Nakaka-relate pala sa pinagdadaanan ko. Kaya sometimes, even when I don't experience it, I write it so that it can go to someone na nangangailangan marinig yung gusto nilang marinig. To be there for someone. Yeah. As long as it resonates with other people, I'm good with it. That's the beauty of music. Yes.
That's so true. In all of my interviews with Trisha Denise, like in the past, and that's also something I've noticed about you. You know, you love to, create music that speaks to others, that everybody can relate to talaga, which I think is very important too, because, once again, it reminds us that our experiences, we're not alone in any of it. So thank you so much, Trisha Denise, for that as well. Next, we have a question coming from Vinya Vivar from Bulgar and Abante tonight. And actually, they ask, anybody can answer. How did the idea actually of My Safe Place come about and to make it an international collaboration?
Okay, so I think I'll speak on this one. So when we were conceiving My Safe Place, first of all, AOR Global and Star Pop and Star Music, actually the Academy of Rock Brands in general, we've had a very long relationship for many years. And I think, especially since we got even closer due to like the opening of Global Academy of Rock here in the Philippines, we really were discussing, about how the pandemic has really affected a lot of us. It's not just people in the creative industry, but across the world, and especially in our Southeast Asian region. A lot of people have been very deeply impacted by it. And we wanted to do something that can really uplift people's spirits, but in a way that's a bit more, that there's a bit more of a story flow to it, I would say, because when it comes to mental wellness and mental health in general and the way that we approach it, sometimes, it's a very personal thing. And sometimes we may not always be comfortable speaking to people immediately about what we're going through. But music in itself is a very powerful tool that one can use to process what they're going through. And we felt like we wanted to be able to help people and tell those sort of stories through music. And that's kind of how this entire thing came about. And again, we didn't want to do it just to do it. We wanted to also make sure that we are giving back to real organizations and real people who can really benefit from this movement, and specifically decided for October because it's Mental Health Awareness Month, and it's just the most appropriate way to go about it.
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing.
all in its own perfect timing, right? So I love that. Everything about this EP was something that they wanted to share with everybody who's going through all of these things as well. So thank you so much, Kotoji, for answering that question. Next, we have a question coming from Alan Sancon from Stars Photog. This one is actually for Trisha Denise. Sino ang mga iniidolo mo na local singer na gusto mo makakollaborate? So I feel like we also heard that a while ago, but go ahead, Trisha Denise. Do you have other artists you would love to collaborate with?
I actually had the opportunity to collaborate with KZ Tandingan and Kyla because I've written songs with them, but I would love to sing with them. Although just thinking about it scares me. But I would love to collaborate with them. And also, there are a lot of new upcoming artists. Yeah, so also Ate Moira. I've never sung with her. So Sir
That's super
Joe.
exciting. Bakalang. No, but we love it. We'll manifest it in the future, of course. But that we also have from the same person a question for Lumi. Gusto mo rin ba i-try ang acting soon kung may pagkakataon? Wow! Oh, diba?
Parang I'm prepared for that question. I'm the type of person parang I want to try a lot of things. I'm saying no, but syempre I'm game anything na connected sa arts. I'm really down. So, of course, if may opportunity, yes. So, ayun, yes po.
Oh, diba? Baka next MediaCon, ano na, series ni Loomis.
Movie.
Movie na. Oh, you never know. Diba? Life and the universe works in mysterious ways. So, we never know. But thank you so much for answering those questions. Next, we have a question coming from Carissa Alcantara from Manila Bulletin Entertainment. So these are for the artists from Singapore. What was your experience like working with the Pinoy artists?
Wow, it's really, really different. I feel like the scale is also much larger because Singapore is such a small scene.
Yeah.
So like in Singapore, I've been working as a professional singer-songwriter for like 6 years. And even on your first year, you kind of already know everyone. But here it's like, the scale is like times 1 million. So the moment that like we went for rehearsal on the first day, and then I was able to kind of like see the people that I was watching growing up, I was floored. With phone, I was like, "Hi, ate, pwede pong pa-selfie."
Cute!
Like at the same time, sinesend ko po dun sa family chat namin sa Messenger. So go, Ma, si Moira, nandito. Tapos, ka-FaceTime ko po yung roommate ko dati, nung nagsa-soundcheck. Sabi ko, grabe, ang galing ni Morissette. Tapos, parang hindi talaga ako makapaniwala. Ang galing talaga nila. So, it's so different from like Singapore because we don't have that kind of thing in the industry. The infrastructure here is so much more advanced. Yun po. Yeah.
I think I can really resonate with Marian on that. That's kind of the beauty as well of the culture here in the Philippines. I think for me, growing up, I've been kind of coming back and forth to the Philippines and Singapore. So, but being given a chance to work on music is a very different thing. And I'm very, very honored, always very honored to be working with Sir Jonathan and Sir Rox. Actually, fun fact, I also been working with Lumi as well. Like for Gotta Let You Go, I wrote her English lyrics. And again, thank you, Sir Rox, for giving me the opportunity. I feel like working with them, it's been the synergy is so beautiful. I think that's just something that, maybe I haven't had the chance to do back home. But here, everyone is so open and willing to work together, to kind of collaborate in a way. It feels kind of like family almost. Yes. Not even almost, it is. Because the thing is, everyone's approach is really friendly and gentle and open. I think one thing that I really appreciate is that, they really have given me the space to learn and try new things. And this is something that I'll always be grateful for. And I'm glad that it's here with them. So, yeah.
For me, I really resonate with Marian. The scale here is so very different. But I think what I really love about getting the opportunity to perform here, other than it was on a very big stage, the biggest I've ever been on or seen even, in person, is that I really love the support that the locals had for their artists, and also, the amazing singers that we saw. We even got the chance to perform with. I was like, oh my God, that's going before us, and then they're coming. No pressure, but I'm so proud of us all. We did our very best, and we hope that the locals and the Filipinos really love our performance, and also the works that Jonathan has put out and Rox has written. Yeah. So I love the culture, I love the people, and I love the food.
Yeah.
Yes. You're always welcome here. Obviously, we're adopting you now. You're like our cousins. we're like family here, and we're like some of the most passionate people when it comes to music. Like if you go to a concert, the crowd sing every word of every song, and we love it.
I just want to elaborate. So when we came out backstage from the concert, it was through a bar, and of course the bar had like a live singing, but we passed like a chef, and the chef was singing along. I was like, the chef can sing.
Yeah, and he was really good. Like everyone can sing.
Yeah.
Then we entered the mall, Trinoma, was it?
Oh, Trinoma.
Trinoma, and they have like what was the shop called? The one that had all the dresses.
Oh, Landmark.
Landmark, and like 1/4 of that entire floor was dedicated to like performance dresses, and that really just kind of opened my eyes to how much the locals really support their artists and their acts, and it's just so
And the scene
beautiful.
in general.
The art scene in general here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And I think like right before the performance, we also had a huddle. We had like a prayer, and I felt like that was really nice. Like we don't get to do that a lot overseas. And everyone's just happy to be here. Like that, the vibe. Yeah, we're just chilling,
Yeah, I think it's easy for people to think that Singapore just on the surface is a very like advanced country, clean and green and technology and all that. But really, I think something that the Philippines has that I think Singapore we have a lot to learn from is how developed your culture and your music and creative scene is. I think you guys should give yourselves so much credit for that. There's so much heart and spirit and passion that goes into it that I think as Singapore we have so much that we can be inspired by and learn from to adapt to our own scene as well.
Yeah, definitely. That's why you should never believe a Filipino when they say they can't sing, because they probably can, or to some degree, I'm pretty sure. And we love music, but we obviously will welcome you anytime you want to come back. If you want to sing karaoke with us, we will have you. Also, invite you to our family events too, where we can all sing and gather too. That would be awesome. But we have a last question actually coming from Jella of KPEX. I think this is the perfect question to kind of round up everything that we were talking about today, and anybody can answer this question as well. So for you, how does music affect one's mental well-being?
I think everyone should answer.
Let's go.
Go ahead.
Let's go this way. Okay, it's tough being first to answer this. Personally, for me, music it's always been my life. I've been my parents, they listen to music every day. Like if there's no silent time in our house, if there's nobody at home, then there's silence. But when there's people at home, music is always playing. We've got speakers left, right, center. I've even seen videos of when I was 1 and 2, just when dancing, jumping when I can barely walk to music. And even till this day, I have to have my music with me all the time. So music, it really can improve your mood. It really can help you start your day, end your day on a good note, and even save you through tough times. I know it saved me many times over, and it just means a lot to me that I hope I can put out music as well as those music that has saved me, and hopefully have it you know, it would be nice to be able to save someone else out there as long as they are able to, you know, feel what they need to feel through music. I think music has that power, and that's what we're all here, you know, about and for.
Yes, for me, yes, lumaki po ako talaga with music. Lalo yung, I remember when I was a kid, di ba, uso yung mga karaoke, di ba?
Yes.
Reunion, ganyan. Tapos,
Yeah, 100 pesos, kanta ko naman, ganun.
Yeah. Then ako nag-start, but then when I grew up, sobrang mahal ko talaga yung music na dun ko din kinukuha yung energy ko. Like, pag gising ko, if gusto ko maging energized, I will play any Ariana Grande song. Tapos sometimes then I have moods na parang I'm sad talaga. But then I also play sad songs to let it all out. I will just cry it all. Parang, yeah, I'll listen to sad music. Tapos after nun, after I cry it all out, makikinig naman ako ng happy song. So it really affects my mood talaga. Depende. Like, I remember whenever Kotoji sends me her demos, I will just cry all the time. Like, ganun ako. Like, kahit happy naman ako, but if I listen to sad songs, parang I can really feel yung sinasabi ng artist, yung message ng song. Lagi ko siyang iniintindi. So, for me talaga, grabe yung effect ng music for, I think, everyone here. So, yeah.
Hi. I think music, as you know, what Kiri and Louis have mentioned, it really is so powerful. You know, I think music can help voice out or verbalize, I would say. Music can help verbalize certain things that we're going through. Because sometimes, you guys ever get the feeling when you listen to a song and the lyrics just hit the spot? They literally talk about every single thing that you're going through, and you cannot believe someone else out there in the world can really put together your experience in this like 3 minutes. For example, if a song is 3 minutes long. And I think that that is such a way to not just help other people, it's a way to communicate with others as well. I think, you know, in this day and age, it's very common for me to share songs with my friends if it makes me think of them, or I think it's something that can help them with their mood, or something that they can resonate with. It's such a powerful tool, not just for our well-beings, but also for us to communicate with other people for their well-being. You know, sometimes when it's hard to talk to someone, you can just send them a link to a song and be like, hey, I don't really have the words right now, but this is what I want to tell you. And that in itself can really mend so many things. And yeah, that's why I think that music can play such a role, such a powerful role in mental wellness.
Yeah, I agree. Like there are songs out there that other people have written, and then I'm like, wow, this is exactly what I needed to hear.
Yes.
This is exactly what I'm going through, and I don't know how this stranger from the other side of the world has put my experiences into this. And it also makes you feel less alone, because then you know you're not the only person feeling this, that it's a shared experience that exists somewhere else. And I think as a songwriter, that's kind of one of the beautiful things that you can do with your art, because something that you have written into your music can also help other people feel less alone, because then they know that, you know, what they're feeling is also something else.
It validates the experience
yeah.
more than anything.
Yeah. So I mean, for me, music, I've grown up with it. Same thing, karaoke. The first song that my mom wanted me to sing was like Greatest Love of All by Whitney Houston.
Challenging.
Yeah,
start.
but I don't know why I grew up with such a tiny little voice. But yeah, so every time I feel something, I just pen down my thoughts. And then when I released it, I felt really encouraged, because I received messages from other people saying that, you know, I'm going through a breakup right now, and your song really is helping me. Or like, you know, you saved me. These are some songs that really pulled me through a dark time, and that helps me to keep going also as an artist. Yeah. And it's always something for me, like I don't need to be like super famous or like be super rich. I mean, it would be nice to be sustainable at very least, but as long like the purpose of my art is to like impact people. As long as I've impacted that one person, I'm happy. Yeah. So yeah.
they've said everything. But I think going back was the question, how does it affect your mental well-being? Bata pa lang po ako, ito po ang salary. Sobrang lumaki po ako sa Mariah Carey songs. As in, gagayahin ko yung costume ni Mariah sa music videos. I can make it through the rain. Tapos nasala ko sa lahat ng contest. But when I grew up, I kind of shifted in a different interest. Nawala sa akin yung music. Gusto ko maging chef, gusto ko maging interior designer, fashion designer. Ang dami kong gusto. So in a way, parang medyo nalayo ako sa music. Pero at the time na na-depress po ako and ganyan, na-encounter ko po yung bullying sa school and met new people, bumalik po ako talaga sa music. And I discovered a new love for it. Nag-aral ako mag-gitara, and that's where I discovered Ed Sheeran, Taylor Swift, KIRI, Justin Bieber. Very 2010s. And yun po, nag-start na rin ako magsulat ng kanta. And this is where it got me. And now I'm into K-pop. And they witnessed my love for K-pop. Marian was asking me yesterday, Trisha, pagka tapos mo magsulat ng maraming kanta, what's your holiday? I'm like, I don't have a holiday, I just have K-pop. That's my break, that's my rest. So you can see how much it affects everyone. Music really affects everyone and it can change you. So the way that we want to write songs is for people to feel that you're not alone. And music is so powerful that it's able to do that. Yes.
Definitely. There you go, you guys. And what a beautiful way to round it up. Of course, Sir John, go ahead. You can definitely ask Mr. Music himself. How can music affect the mental well-being of somebody?
If you remember, kung naabutan ninyo yung Tower Records,
What's Tower?
sabi ng Tower Records, diba? The Tower Records tagline, no music, no life. It's very true to me and true to a lot of people, all of us music fans. Yeah, especially me, music is my life. So without music, I have no life. That's just literally how it is. And they give credits to actually beautiful lyrics of songs, which is really lyrics make the songs relatable. Talaga. Kasi yun yung meat eh. Pero if you're gonna think about the overall, not just the lyrics, even just the drum beat, that's a certain drum beat will be able to give you this emotional release already. So sometimes it's just the beat, diba? You listen to the beat and the beat helps you release some emotional feelings already. A beautiful piano melody can make you feel serene and give you inner peace. And then makinig ka lang sa Philharmonic Orchestra, grabe, it will bring you to different places. It can transport you to the place where you want to be, diba? So that's just how music is very magical and mysterious and like really supernatural. It brings us to places. Typically, you just close your eyes and then listen to when you want to release your anger or your frustrations. Just listen to that music that will aid you in doing that, and then you can do that. And if you want to go to Iceland, listen to Björk.
True. True. It can take you places talaga.
So music really is very miraculous. So thank you for the music.
Yes, music is life. Rox, do you want to add anything? How is music good for your mental well-being?
Actually, lahat sabi na nila. So, pero ako personally kasi ako talaga, before, actually, nutrition grad ako. So, nag-work na ako sa planta. Alam niyo yun, yung work field ko talaga iba. Pero hinahanap ko yung music. So, yun talaga yung hinanap ko. So, hindi ako napakali nung hindi ko siya mahanap. So, yun. Buti na lang nakilala ko si Mr. Music.
Yes!
Yes, no? Siya yung nag-train sa akin na maging isang music producer and songwriter. So, nung kita ko na yung lugar ko na hinahanap ko sa puso ko. So, iba talaga yung pakiramdam. So, iba. So, tama si Sir John na kapag sa music kasi dadaling ka niya sa iba-ibang dimension. Pag nakaramdam ka o narinig mo yung music, so parang pwede lahat possible na mangyari sa'yo. Pwede kang umiyak, pwede kang maging masaya, pwede kang maging malungkot, di ba? At the end of that, no, pwede kang maging hopeful lagi kung ano pa man. Ayun.
Yes, and I think that's the perfect way to end and round up all of our questions for today. Music is life. It is a safe place for a lot of people, including all of us here. So to everybody tuning in, of course, don't forget to listen to the My Safe Place EP. And we want to say thank you, of course, to all of our media and press friends for all of their questions. Thank you so much for spending time with us here today. And once again, the EP My Safe Place was released last October 7 and can be streamed everywhere on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Deezer, YouTube, and other digital streaming platforms worldwide. It is composed of 6 tracks coming from these very, very amazing and talented artists right here in front of us. We have Cracks by Trisha Denise, Surrender by Lumi, Get Well Soon by KIRI, Survive by Kotoji, Where Should I Could Tell Me by Marian Carmel, and the group song, which is called My Safe Place. You can also watch the official music video and lyric video available on Star Music's YouTube channel. But before we go, I just want to invite the artists. Where can everybody follow you? And you want to invite everybody to listen to the EP as well.
Okay, so our EP is on each of our channels, our Spotify's, as well as you can find My Safe Place EP on Spotify. You can also find me on my Instagram and TikTok as KIRI Got Cut. And then you can also find me on my Spotify.
My Safe Place EP is out now, available on all digital platforms. And I want to say thank you so much, Star Pop, for everything. Thank you so much, AOR Global, for everything. Academy of Rock, Philippines,
Yes.
and
Academy of Rock,
Singapore.
we're here.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you. And you can follow me on all my socials. It's lu.me, and on Spotify it's lu.me. Yes. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I just want to say once again, thank you so much to Star Pop. Thank you so much to Jonathan, Sir Rox for this opportunity. Thank you, AOR Global. Thank you to Global Academy of Rock Philippines, and of course to ABBA for the location. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch even, if you would like. Kotoji with 4 I's, so that's KOTOJIII. You find the EP on Spotify, Apple Music, use our YouTube, all digital streaming platforms. Listen to our music, and also check out the music video and lyric videos all on Star Music's YouTube channel. Also, if you want to ever talk about the EP or discuss it, you can use the hashtags hashtag MySafePlace MediaCon for this MediaCon. And also hashtag StarPopXAOR Global.
Yeah. Hello po. Yeah, thank you to AOR Global and also Star Pop and ABS-CBN, Sir Jonathan and Sir Rox for supporting this project. I also want to give a shout out to my label back in Singapore, Where Are the Fruits, who supported me in this project as well. Also, if you want to do any coverage for this, please use the hashtag MySafePlaceMediaCon and also hashtag StarPopXAOR Global. If you want to find any of my stuff po online, you can find me at Marian Carmel Music. That's just my name, Marian Carmel, with music at the back. Anywhere po. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. On Twitter, I am Marian Carmelita po. Yeah. Name ko na.
Cute.
Kumuha na ng Marian Carmel. Hindi ko po makontak.
Siguro, first of all, thank you to AOR Global and Star Pop, ABS-CBN, Sir Roxy, Sir Jonathan, and Rox, and to the entire team. You know, when we were in Singapore, the collaboration of Star Pop and AOR really went well together, and we wouldn't survive without each other. So thank you so much to everyone for all your hard work. To the people here, maraming salamat po. Congratulations to everyone. It's everyone's success. Thank you, VJ Sam, and to all the press for being here. And yun, I don't know what sabi. You said everything. Listen to our EP, and my social media account is at I am Trisha Denise on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok.
There you go, you guys.
Hey, the hashtag my safe place. MediaCon. Oh my gosh, my eyesight. Hashtag StarPop X AOR Global. Thank you so much.
I just want to thank everyone here for having us. Thank you, Philippines.
Thank you.
Thank you, ABS-CBN. Thank you, AOR Global. Thank you, Eva, for having this, allowing us to use your venue, and also everybody in the media team. Finally, thank you, Philippines, and thank you.
Thank
to
you,
Jonathan.
Singapore.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Of course, and shout out for this collaboration. We are very grateful for everyone involved. Of course, ABS-CBN Music, through Star Pop, Sir Rox Santos, AOR Global, AOR Singapore, AOR Philippines. Of course, Angie and Priscilla Teo. Shout out to
I was
you.
gonna say that too.
We love you, Priscilla. And of course, for all the souls from Singapore who came over there. Ninying, thank you so much. We appreciate you. The staff of Star Pop, thank you so much. Or Rox, maybe you can acknowledge each and everyone. But please stream My Safe Place, and I hope it becomes your safe place when you listen to the EP. Thank you.
Yeah. So yung pasalamatan syempre AOR Global, AOR Philippines, Angie, Priscilla, thank you for all the support, and everyone here, thank you so much. And of course, gusto ko rin pasalamatan yung Startup team ko, syempre, si Bree, and si Jack, si Joyce, si Aras, si Kai. So everyone, maraming salamat sa support. Ayun, Naomi, Abby, thank you so much. And yun, thank you, and take care.
Yay, we love it. And thank you, of course, to all of you, KIRI, Lumi, Kotoji, Marian Carmel, Trisha Denise, Sir Jonathan Manan, Sir Rox Santos, for sharing your time, effort, talent, music with all of us and helping create a safe place for all of us through the music. So once again, don't forget to stream My Safe Place, available everywhere. Yes, Sir John.
Thank you,
Major
Oh. Thank you, guys. Wow, you're really my safe place right now. We love it. But thank you so much for having me as well, you guys. But before we go, we also want to acknowledge a lot of the people behind the album production and everybody who made this possible. So from the Star Pop team, of course, we have ABS-CBN music head Sir Roxy Liquigan, creative director Jonathan Manalo, who's here with us, Star Pop label head Rox Santos, who's also here with us here today. We have the head of music synergy and partnerships, Naomi Enriquez, a music marketing specialist, Abrico Bigting, publicity and promotion lead, Ja Pantilanan, social media specialist, Simone de Malibot, digital head, William Garcia, and digital content producer, Ciara Dizon and Ice Almazan. And also from Manila and Global Academy of Rock shareholders and partners, we have the founder, president, and CEO, Miss Priscilla Teo. Thank you so much as well. We have the CEO, Equinox Manila and Global Academy of Rock shareholder, Benedict Mariatege. We also have operations manager, Kathy Velasco, event and facility manager, Pia Fernando. We also have sound engineer, Gabriel Tagadad, Global Academy of Rock project managers from Singapore, Teming Yen and Tiffany Pereira. We also have music, video director, Calvin Sung, creative director Josiah Chua, and team official photographer Studios Daydream, lyric video director Nicole Font. And then from the ABS-CBN media engineering team, we have the head video workflow Sir Daryl Reyes. We also have our live stream producer and specialist Roniel Jimeno, and our ABS-CBN corporate communications division head of integrated corporate communication division Sir Kane Choa, PR director Michelle Baltazar, media relations manager Justin Irons, and PR associate Roel Regalado. It takes a village, you guys, but thank you to everybody. And of course, Abba Cafe for the venue for today. And our camera operator, Ryan Servidad, thank you so much as well for being here with us. And once again, to all of our media press and also our friends, thank you so much for taking time out of your day on this Monday and joining us to talk about My Safe Place. Hopefully we made a safe place for all of you to enjoy for the rest of the week. So thank you everybody for joining us. Once again, this has been VJ Sam and all of the artists behind My Safe Place. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Like, share, subscribe.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Congratulations.
Thank you.